Every difficulty should make us to become clearer. Every difficulty should make us to become more higher in faith. Not every difficulty is going to make us to become weaker and weaker. This is a believer. As Allah is saying, swearing, after every difficulty, there is going to be ease. So, we are asking now for strength. You go through some difficulty. If you're not taking lesson from it, if you're not looking at that difficulty according to the eyes of the friends of Allah, the eyes of belief, according to the way Holy Prophet ﷺ is guiding us, then we're going to look at that difficulty just according to the eyes of dunya and our ego. And for the ego, like Shaykh Effendi is saying, if it has no difficulty, it will start fighting with its own self, fighting with the clothes that it's wearing. Understand? And so, going through every difficulty, it is going to give you more strength. Ease will come after that. The believer, he cannot, Shaykh Effendi had said so many times, Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, believers today must be better than yesterday. Tomorrow has to be better than today. The believer cannot repeat the same things, cannot enter into the same hole again and again. It doesn't mean that the believer enters one time, is not going to enter again. We go up and down, definitely, but we must come to a time when we finish, when we're going to make some progress from that. Some wrong action, some wrong thinking. We say, oh, we cannot, it is a habit. It is a habit of the ego, it is not the habit of the spirit. So which one are we trying to follow? If we're going to understand the habits of the spirit, then we must have that guide. We must have the Prophet ﷺ in front of us to be leading us. Otherwise, we're going to be lost. Like what the Khutbah is saying, people are just grappling in the dark, not knowing. And this is one of the signs of the Ahir Zaman. The one who kills and the one who gets killed, they don't know for what reason. That Shaykh Maulana had said, this is the time of darkness. You don't know who is a friend and you don't know who is an enemy anymore. And definitely, this is one of those times that the difficulty that the Ummah is facing, it is not as great as the difficulty of the Ummah that this Ummah faced in the first Jahiliyyah. It is not that great. It's not the same. Or in 1400 years, the challenges that the Ummah faced. It's not. The darkness and the confusion, that is greater. Not that the test that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is putting this ummah to go through. If you understand a little bit of what the ummah went through during the earlier times and how they survived from it, complete massacre of whole cities, and not talking about half city here, but capitals of Islam, completely finished. Yeah. And Allah is continuing to favor this ummah now, giving it so much. We have resources. Who can say that we don't have enough resources? That whatever challenges that we are facing, that we're not able to solve the problems. We have so many scholars. We have so many leaders. We have so much education. We have so much money. But confusion that is happening in these times, it is unprecedented. It has never happened before. Not 1400 years, not 7,000 years. The confusion that is happening. And so much of the confusion, no one can say Allah is the one, astaghfirullah, who is making it to happen. We are not those ones that when something good happens, they say, I deserve it. Something bad happens, we shake our fist at Allah and say, why you let it to happen? That is a very low level kind of religion, low level kind of spirituality. The kind that the relationship to Allah is still, oh, you are Big Daddy. Whatever I ask, you have to give it to me. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us as His Khalifa, saying, now you have everything. You have the whole world around you, and you have the whole world inside of you. I've given you intelligence that I grant from myself. I've given you everything that I grant from myself. Don't think that because we speak in one of Allah's words, names, His attributes, is the one who speaks is the same. Allah hears, and the way we hear it is the same. But every attribute that we have, it is just like one ray of light, an echo, a drop in that. And Allah is saying, I've given you everything now. Now you are a Khalifa. Now stand up and rule. Rule. You have to rule this world. First, you have to rule your ego. You have to rule your nafs. And every prophet came to teach the ummah how to rule themselves. Not to fall, to become a victim to this dunya, to their desires, or to shaitan. Definitely not to the ego. So when you look at it, this whole world is about rulership, because we have been created to rule. But first, you have to learn how to rule yourself. Then you can apply the same things to ruling anything else that is in existence. It's very easy that time. But we decide not to be understanding what that Khilafat is, because we have been created to be Khalifa, the representatives of Allah. Understand that. We are not also from those religions or those teachings that say, oh, only one particular race is going to represent Allah. The rest, they are garbage. The rest, they are animals. The rest, no. We're not those. Islam is saying, we have sent messengers to every nation. Every nation in the face of this world had a messenger. Meaning, every nation in this world, they had divine guidance. And now, the whole race of this world, everyone, black, white, green, yellow, we all belong to one nation. We're not divided. One ummah, ummah of the Prophet. And everyone is given the same opportunity to reach to Allah. Alhamdulillah. So, ruling yourself, we have to learn how to do that. And once we're able to rule ourselves, we will understand more the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, no one is ruling. They let the egos and their desire and the dunya and shaitan to rule them. That's why there is confusion everywhere. In the old days, people feel shame to do wrong things. Now people are ashamed to do right things. Say, this kind of things, it's in all holy books, but we cannot say it. I feel ashamed and shy to say it, because society is saying completely otherwise. It's saying all these shy and shameful acts, it is permitted. And so, today is the last Jummah of Jumad al-Awwal, Jumad al-Ahir, Rabi al-Ahir. We're going to enter in Jumad al-Awwal, inshallah. We are talking about Khilafat, because today is the day that the Ottoman Empire was established. The Khilafat was established. And we're remembering, we're asking Allah to bless all those ones in that empire, to bless all the sultans, to bless everyone who is supporting them, to bless all the alims and the ulamas and the awliya Allah that is in that empire. And we're asking them, through the madad of our Shaykh, we're asking them for their support, to put their feet on our necks, inshallah, to make us to continue what they have set up underground, that we are not those ones who have deviated. We are those ones who are completely following as much as we can, knowing that we are weak ones, but remembering them and continuing that. May Allah bless them. May Allah bless you. May Allah forgive me, inshallah, for the sake of our Shaykh. May Allah raise his station higher and higher. Al-Fatiha. Ameen. Tamam. This much is enough. Understand one thing, if you want one thing that you can take away from this, Allah has given us enough power to rule. We must rule. We cannot be tricked by this world. We cannot be tricked by ego to just live the life of animals, worse than animals, unthinking people, unfeeling people. We must learn that. Inshallah, that time we will come closer to Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.